Hi girls, my name is Kirsty and welcome to the Be Powerful program. Be Powerful is a program and a community for women who want to feel strong, confident and powerful in their skin. Now the reason I've started this is because when women start their fitness journeys, so often they are bombarded with social media, celebrities, information on the internet, telling them what they should do to eat and exercise to feel skinny. Now, I know this firsthand because when I first started my fitness journey, I went down the same path. I looked to fad diets and random exercise routines from celebrities and fitness models to try and figure out what I should do to feel skinny and fit. Now, unfortunately, this led me down a pretty bad spiral of lots of low carb dieting, paleo diets, silly things of cutting out whole food groups, and excessive exercise that ended up with lots of cardio, which ruined my hormones and ended up in a pretty bad place. I was not happy with my health and not happy with my body, and I had a terrible relationship with food. Now, that kept going on for a while, and it wasn't until my hormonal cycle started going completely off whack and I had really, really bad cystic acne in my skin that I thought I had to do something else. And it was at that time that I started going to university for exercise and sports science, and I started learning more about nutrition science. Now, education is what set me free and started making me realize that a lot of the things I was doing were not balanced, not sustainable, and they were absolute marketing ploys that of course ended up in me being in such a bad state. So it was that slowly brought me out of my phase of being unhealthy, and I started to focus more on training in a balanced way. So I had a balance of strength training, cardio and flexibility with a big focus on getting stronger in my training. Now nutrition, I started incorporating all the food groups, including carbs, and tracking my food, and I began to see more change and more health happen again. I got more energy, I started seeing improvements in my skin and my body, and while that helped a lot, what really started to make me find that next level of health and happiness in myself was working on my mindset as well. So I started focusing more on what my thoughts and feelings were and journaling. I started looking at how I talk to myself internally. So whether my thoughts were self-depreciating and cutting myself down, or whether I was focusing more on self-love and building myself up and positive thoughts. And of course, I started being around better people that supported my journey, or people that were going where I wanted to be, rather than sticking around people that were doing the old stuff that I used to do. Now, with this journey that I went on and I finished my uni degree, I started wanting to train women. So when I began, I started seeing that almost every woman who was starting their journey was finding the same problems I did. They were doing diets, they were doing random exercise routines, they were joining every random gym that had an exercise program that promised them results. And instead they were finding they were getting worse and finding they were getting terrible relationships with their bodies and food, just like I did. So that made me really passionate to not only create a program to help women, but also create a beautiful supportive network and community that could help them get out of that position and get into a better state. Now, I not only want to help women who've been in that, I want to start women in their journey with beautiful, solid information and nourishing education that helps you get on the right foot from the beginning, plus give you that guidance and that support through the journey to becoming a healthy, fit and happy woman. Now, the reason I've called it powerful is because it brings out those feelings of confidence and power from yourself, which I believe only come from looking after and truly caring for yourself in both your physical body, your mental and emotional health as well. So I thank you for being on this powerful journey with me. I'm really excited to share with you all the knowledge, the tools to help you become powerful. So stay tuned for all the videos that are next, and I will be seeing you in the program.